Hello friends! Welcome to ZA Explainer. Today's movie that we're going to explain is about a heart-wrenching incident where 17 children from the same class disappear in one night. They get up from their beds in the dark night and start running in a particular direction with their arms outstretched like an airplane, as if some strange force is trying to control them. Not all of these children return. Although their homes have CCTV cameras and alarms, it's not possible to know where they went. The CCTV footage only shows that the children are running in the same style, like an airplane, at the same time in a particular direction. There were 18 children in the class, out of which 17 were missing. The child who wasn't missing was named Alex. All these children were taught by a lady teacher named Justin. She's the first one to be suspected. When the police started investigating, they called Alex and his parents for questioning, but nothing significant was found. Days passed, and it had been a month since the incident, but nothing was known. From here, the movie is shown from the perspective of each character. First, we're shown the teacher, Justin. When she arrives at school, only one child, Alex, is present in the class. The other children are missing from the class, meaning their abduction has been reported. Justin is first confronted by the children's parents, who insult her. However, after investigation, Justin is found innocent, but the children's parents still accuse her of being a witch and a sorceress who abducted the children with her black magic. Due to these accusations, Justin becomes very disturbed and starts drinking. After this incident, the school was closed, but it was reopened after a month for the education of other children. However, a meeting of all the parents, including the victim parents, was called, who still considered Justin guilty. After that, she goes home. This incident had put Justin in even more grief, which is why she starts drinking. After that, there's a knock at the door, and she asks who's there, but there's no response from outside. She peeks through the window, but doesn't see anyone. She had just turned back when suddenly there's another loud knock at the door, which scares Justin, and she asks who's there, but there's no response. After that, she takes a tool from the drawer and opens the door and goes outside and sees that someone has written witch in red color on her car. The next morning, Justin goes to the police to report. During this, she sees a police officer who was her friend. The next day, she goes to school. The principal tells her it's better if she doesn't come to school. The situation isn't good, so Justin says, "Can I talk to Alex?" The principal replies, "See, the parents are very angry right now. You saw it yesterday, so it's better if you don't come to school and stay away from the children." After that, Justin leaves there sadly. In the evening, she goes to a bar where she meets the same police officer. Seeing the injury on the police officer's hand, Justin asks what happened, and the police officer says it's a small injury during an investigation. Justin tells him that everyone thinks she's a witch, and someone wrote witch on her car too. After that, and Justin tells him that she thinks she should talk to Alex, maybe she can get some information. But the police officer forbids her from doing so. But Justin doesn't agree, and the very next day, on her way home from school, she follows Alex, but he ignores her and leaves. When Justin insists on talking, he tells her not to follow him. After that, Alex starts walking towards his house, and Justin follows him. When Alex enters, she knocks on the door from outside, but there's no response from inside, although Alex had just gone in, and someone had opened the door for him. She peeks through the window and sees Alex's parents, but they're not moving at all and are sitting like statues. Justin now starts suspecting that something is definitely wrong. Then she tells the principal about the whole matter and says that she should investigate herself. The principal dismisses her with a yes and warns her to stay away from Alex in the future. After that, Justin goes to a store to buy liquor, but she doesn't know that someone is following her. While buying liquor from the store, suddenly a woman grabs her by the hair and throws her down and starts pouring the same liquor on her and says, "You came home, didn't you?" Justin cries and says, "Let me go. I didn't do anything," but the woman is very angry. After that, the boy in the store catches the woman. Justin is saved from there and goes home and sleeps. When she falls asleep, she has a dream that she's gone to school alone, and when she reaches the class, she sees all the children sitting in the class with their heads down in a strange way. Then she looks at the back seat of the class and sees that Alex is sitting, who raises his head in a very strange and scary way, which scares Justin, which makes her wake up. After that, she feels someone's presence in the house, and when she goes to the roof of the house and looks, she sees a woman who looks very scary, just like Alex. She wakes up scared, and now she realizes that she's dreaming within a dream. But the next day, she goes to Alex's house again and knocks on the door, but there's no response from inside. So she says, "I know you're hiding here." After that, she sits in her car outside the house. When it's midnight and Justin is asleep, the door of Alex's house opens, and a woman walks strangely towards Justin's car. But seeing Justin asleep, she doesn't wake her, but comes inside the car and cuts her hair. And then she leaves. After that, we're shown Archer's part. This is the same single father whose son also disappeared with those school children. He watches the same video of his son all day, and he's the same one who accused Justin of being a witch. He's shown sleeping. He used to visit the police station frequently and come to get news of his son, but the police kept dismissing him, saying the investigation is ongoing. As soon as something is known, we'll let you know. The very next day, there's another meeting of parents, and Archer again quarrels with Justin and accuses her of the children's disappearance. After that, he follows Justin, who enters the store to buy liquor, and even after that, he doesn't stop following her and reaches her house and disturbs her by knocking on the door or making different kinds of noises. Last time, too, he was the one who wrote "witch" on Justin's car. After that, we're shown that Archer is sleeping when his eyes open, and it's exactly 2:17 on the clock, just like the night the children disappeared. He gets up and feels like his son is present in the house. He searches for him here and there and comes out of the house while searching, and he sees that his son is running outside the house, just like an airplane, toward another house, and he starts running after his son. His son suddenly enters a house. Archer also enters the house after him, but he doesn't see anything. Then he goes to the upper part of the house, and he sees his son sleeping on a bed. And he goes near him and asks, "Son, where did you go?" His son doesn't respond. So Archer starts crying and says, "I know I'm a bad father and couldn't take care of you properly." After that, he looks at his son, and he's a scary-looking child, which scares him, and he whack. Just like what happened with Justin. After that, he gets up in the morning and sees a tower and remembers that his son was also running towards the tower at night. Then he takes a map and marks a straight line. After that, he goes to another parent whose daughter also disappeared that night. He also draws a line from their house towards the same tower, which proves that the disappearance of all these children in one night has a lot of similarity with each other. Meaning, where these two lines intersect, that's where the children went. After that, he matches the cross line on the map and then goes to search for the same intersection line's location with the help of the map. He's going in his car when he sees Justin present near a petrol pump, filling up her car, and he stops near her, and Justin gets startled with anger and says, "Why don't you leave me alone? I have no fault. I'm not a witch either. I'm searching for those children myself." After that, we see the principal running, covered in blood, and suddenly attacks Justin and grabs her neck. Archer tries to save her, and the principal attacks him. His eyes are out, and he's covered in blood and starts overpowering Archer, starts strangling him. After that, this part ends, and we're shown the police officer's part, who is going somewhere in his car. On the way, he sees a boy peeking into someone's house. So when his gaze falls on the police officer, he runs away, but the police officer chases him and catches him. The police officer asks the boy if you have any weapons or intoxicating substances, but he replies no. But the police officer searches him and gets pricked. He gets pricked by a needle. This means the boy was lying. Actually, the boy sells intoxicating medicines and also commits thefts. The police officer punches the boy in anger and warns him that if he sees him again, he'll be in trouble. Then he goes and bandages the wound. So, friends, here we find out that this is the same wound that the police officer tells Justin about during their meeting at the store. After that, the police officer goes to meet Justin and then goes home. Here, we get another revelation that the police officer is married, and his wife is the same woman who came to fight with Justin at the store. Why did she suspect her? After that, we're shown that the police officer is going, and he sees the same intoxicating medicine dealer boy again. who tries to run away when he sees him, but the police officer chases him, cursing him. In the next part, we're shown the story from the perspective of the same intoxicating medicine dealer. Now we know that the boy deals in intoxicating medicines and also uses them himself. And he also commits thefts. Despite the police officer's warning, he doesn't leave the city but is currently taking refuge in a tent in the forest. He enters the city to commit theft and passes by Alex's house. So he enters Alex's house through a window to steal, but it's dark inside. And when he starts stealing things, suddenly Alex's parents are sitting in front of him. So he gets scared and says, "I didn't come to steal anything." But when he sees that Alex's parents are sitting quietly like statues, he resumes his work. And when he's about to leave after stealing, strange noises start coming from another room in the house. And he follows them and goes in that direction. And we get a strange revelation. What is this revelation? And what's going to happen to the boy? Is the story going to take a major turn here? We'll find out in the next part of the story.